In life, you're going to deal with situations that's unfair, and you're going to have to figure out who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into that. But before we do that, right, I got to talk about the Nicki Minaj, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to anybody that's been watching my shorts. You know what I'm saying? I had a did the short video about the new Nicki Minaj song. It's knocking, man. I gotta say I do like it. And I see a few comments on there. A lot of people appreciate it. So just know this: anybody that's a Nicki Minaj fan that's watching this video, well, live, I'm doing it live. But if you're watching it live or even on the playback, just know this: whenever Nicki Minaj drop her full album, I will be doing a big review on that, and I got a few other things I'm gonna bring out. So make sure you subscribe to the channel because I got a special little rollout I'm gonna do when Nicki Minaj drop her album. I got a few things in place, so you will be entertained. You know what I mean? To any Nicki Minaj fan, you will be entertained when she dropped the album. I got a few things in place, a couple of shorts. I already got certain things lined up well in advance. So once she dropped that album, if you a Nicki Minaj fan, hit that subscribe button on my channel because I got a whole little rollout I'm doing for her, you know what I'm saying, for her album. So you want to be a part of this. You want to make sure you're one of the first. You feel me? And if you want to share it, you can share it. It's cool too, huh? You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Just know it's going to be live, you know? And I'm feeling that song, though. I will say that, though. I definitely think it's a good slapper. You feel me? I'm feeling the song. I think that with this new song she got out, I believe it's like it's a reminiscent in a way to her Pink album. You seen right through me and your love. It kind of just has the essence of those songs in a sense, but it's definitely something worth listening to. So I definitely I'm enjoying this song and it's really relatable. So I'm enjoying that new record, man. She got out, so yeah. Oh yeah, it's going down. So I'm really happy with the result that she put out so far with the song. You know what I'm saying? Off her new album. Well, hopefully it should be on a new album. I'm pretty sure it is. It's one of the lead singles from my understanding. You know what I mean? The last time I saw you, yeah, that thing go. I will say that it's a you know what I'm saying? It's basically around relationships. So something worth checking out if you haven't done so. So any Nicki Minaj fan or casual listener, check out that new Nicki Minaj song. So I want to really hit that before we got into my main topic, but I just want to shout out Nicki Minaj. You feel me? Shout out to the Barbs or anybody that's casual fans of her music. You feel me? It's worth checking it out. But let's get into the main event. The main event, what I'm kicking, man. You do not want to be a weak individual. You do not want to be a weak individual out here. You know what I'm saying? Because in life, you're going to have a lot of things you have to go against you that's going to go against you. It could be relationship based, friendship based, corporation based, and some weak ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some weak folks you're gonna have to deal with. You know what I mean? And you just gotta know this, right? Not everybody that's riding in that car with you right now, not everybody that's with you right now is really gonna stand tall when you need them to, huh? Yeah, we gonna get into it, man. We gonna get into it, huh? And if you know anything about my channel, you know I don't respect no damn street code over here, man. I don't respect no street code because you can't tell me what era of your street code when it was positive for that community that you was doing your criminal activity in, huh? So don't come over here talking no streetness, man. You don't get no play over here, bruh. You feel me? So we gonna get into it tonight. Do not be a weak individual. Cause in life, I'm trying to tell you, man, my 40 plus years on this earth, man, one thing you gotta know about yourself is what you stand for out here, huh? Because people will take advantage of you. Corporations will take advantage of you. People, your loved ones in a relationship, the girl, the dude, whoever you with, right? Whoever you care for, whoever you showing love to. At some point in time, most of these people going to disappoint you. And most of the time, they just weak individuals. Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? They be weak out here. And it's sad though. You know what I'm saying? It's really sad because a lot of these people, it can be your loved ones. I'm sorry. It can be your loved ones that'd be like, oh yeah, man, when something go down or you know what I mean, an issue happen, I'm gonna be there for you. And then when that issue happened, when that obstacle happened, when you need support, when you need somebody to come through for you like you did for them, that's when the true colors show. That's when you really find out what type of character you dealing with. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're gonna find out the real deal, man. See, it's cool when everything is up. When you at the club popping bottles, you feel me? Y'all taking trips, you over here, you going there, you feel me? Everybody having a good time. That's cool. To me, I don't like that part. Be honest with you. Because for me, I'm always looking ahead. I'm always looking at, okay, this is cool for now, but what happens when we can't do this no more? When we can't celebrate the way we used to anymore? Or better yet, what if my vision changed? What if I don't want to smoke trees all day no more, huh? What if I don't want to get drunk all day, huh? What if I want to change my life? I want a wife, huh? I don't want to be a player no more. What happens then? And all that fake ass street mentality, street code, man, get out of here with that, bruh. There's so many snitches, man. I don't, miss me with that, bruh. I don't care nothing about your street code, your street block, front porch stop sign. I can care less what you claiming, bruh. I don't care how many sticks you got on me, how many, you know what I mean? How many times you hitting them with the whammy. I don't care about none of that. You know why? Because when you looking at them football numbers, right? 10, 20, 30, 40 years. How much gangster you got in you then? How much you not going to snitch then? See, I deal with reality. That's what I'm about. I deal with reality situations. I'm not the guy that's finna make things look fluffy for you, man. This is not it. This is Sean B. Stoller. What do you think the B. Stoller mean? I'm a B. Stoller about my life. I'm B. Stoller about the people I care for. You feel me? The seeds that I helped brought into this world. It ain't got nothing to do with street mentality. This is grown man conversation. Do you feel me? Huh? See, I respect anybody that stand on what they stand on in a sense of what they believe in a sense of, hey man, I done built this up, I done put myself in a certain position, and I'm not finna just easily allow you to finesse me out of position. That's in any situation. That can be in a relationship. You feel me? I love my girl, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, if she say she can't deal with me no more, she say that she don't want to be with me anymore, no matter how much I care for you, hey, look here, baby, the dough is yours. You feel me? You know what I mean? I would hate for you to leave. I don't want you to leave. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you who I am. I'm showing you who I am in my actions. my movements in life. I'm showing you what type of individual I am, and I'm far from weak. So even in a relationship, even in a partnership, even in a business ship, even in a family ship, I have terms and conditions. Because at the end of the day, when my life is on the line, I need to know what I'm putting my life on the line for, huh? I need to know who I'm dealing with because I know how far I'm going to take it, but will you? Because it's a lot of guys. It's a lot of guys in the penitentiary and prison cells because they said their partner wasn't going to snitch. Their cousin was going to do the cousin said he was going to do the time, but he chose to snitch. He told to tell everything because he was looking at them numbers, man. So that's why I say don't talk to me about no street code. Don't talk to me about no street mentality. Don't talk to me about what you're claiming. Because when you sitting in cell block 8, all you have is yourself. Can't nobody else do your time for you, man. Unless you snitch. Do you feel? Uh, Come on now. New to my channel, I am Sean B. Stoller. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. All I bring to you was nothing but good game, good conversation, good motivation, and hopefully some type of inspiration, huh? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what I bring to y'all, man, because somebody need to say it. I'm not finna sit here and talk reckless like I'm the roughest, toughest bumper cloud on earth. No, I'm not finna tell you that. I'm not finna sit on this and just talk reckless just because. Nah, we don't do that over here, man. But it's a thing though, you know. To rock with me, there's a requirement, man. Huh? You gotta understand that's a terms and conditions you gotta have when you're around me. And I hope anybody watching this, you start to have that for yourself. Because guess what? That internet service that you're using, right? That cell phone, that iPhone. I know you love that iPhone, right? When you go to your cell phone company, whether it was online or you walked into the store, right? You have to sign a terms and conditions for that cell phone, for that internet service, that Wi-Fi, huh? There's a terms and conditions, right? So why you don't have that in your life? Why you don't have that terms and conditions in your life, man? It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing to have a terms and conditions about your movements and who you choose to have around you. You can't control other people, but you can control what's around you. Huh? So don't be a weak individual. You feel me? Because in life, only thing I can tell you is that from what I can see, these years I've been here so far, Lord willing, is that the person that's the softest when it comes to business decisions, when it comes to relationship decisions, especially for my fellas, man. You know what I'm saying? Most men are designed. I can't say all because, it's a whole different day out here, but most men are designed to be leaders to a degree. Now, some women are better leaders. I'm not going to say you're not. But in general, I am speaking. In general, I am speaking. Most men are designed to be leaders. Most, not all. So if you are designed to be a leader in the sense of that, follow me. That means you have to make calculated decisions. That means you have to be very direct in your direction. So if you wishy-washy, you sometimey, huh? What are you showing your team? What are you showing your loved ones? What are you showing your kids? What are you showing your partner in your relationship. And that's why I talk so much on my channel about understanding yourself, having a terms and conditions, understanding your position. That's what all that means, what I'm saying right now. See, when you say you a man, it ain't just the words, bruh. You gotta actually produce. You gotta actually come through when you supposed to. I got a 5-year-old daughter right now, right? She's 5 right now. To my daughter, I'm like Superman to her. You feel me? I'm like Superman or Batman. Because guess what? When something need to be done, I'm making sure it get taken care of for her. Whether I'm doing it or I'm paying somebody else to do it, at the end of the day, it's getting done. You know what I'm saying? So in life, you got to have the same mentality. When it's something that need to be taken care of, especially like I said, if you the one that take care of the house, you got to work them hours. You got to go do whatever you need to do to make sure your house is taken care of. That's the requirement. So based on wherever you work at, if you're not making enough, that means you need another job or find a better career, huh? Go to school, whatever you're trying to do. It's important for you to get in position. See, you can't help nobody if you're not in position. You know what I'm saying? That's just life, bruh. So while you in the process of doing that, that's how you find, you know, things that you good at, become successful at. All of that correlates together in your process of building yourself up. Now, there are some cheat codes, there are some gray areas, yeah. But in most cases, you have to go through your experiences to find out what you can be more successful in doing or find out what you can become great in. But you only do that if you get out there and get active. See, it's not just about working all hours. No, because it's, the thing of it is, some people actually make a lot of money, but some people make poor decisions with the money. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all probably have heard the story. A lot of folks, not a lot of people making over 100,000 a year, but their lifestyle is so expensive. They made their lifestyle so expensive for themselves. Car payments, you feel me? Getting that Mercedes, the big body, the V12, where yeah, you can afford it, but can you really afford it? Yeah, you can afford that car note, but when you add in your rent, your mortgage, the insurance, the maintenance, if you got kids, okay, do they go to private school? They go to a charter school, huh? You got a lady, she want to go out from time to time. You got to do that, right? You want to take trips. So now that 100,000 plus you've been making a year, your car note eating over half of that, and then you add in the insurance and then your everyday expenses that I just mentioned. Now you living like you only make 30,000 a year because you done made your overhead so high, you're not really profiting. So that's a poor leadership. That's poor decision making. You know what I'm saying? You can't just think for now. You got to think future wise. That's to my young folks out there. When you start making money, man, you got to know how to save some of that. And if you don't, they have financial advisors out there you can pay for, especially if you start making real money. They have teams of financial groups, individuals that can help you with your finances. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a financial expert, but I'm an expert with my own life. I'm an expert when it comes to me paying my bills. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only telling you this in this fashion because this is coming from a lot of my own personal experiences. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just shooting it just to shoot it. I'm really coming from a real life experience, man. You know what I mean? And it's like this, right? Everything I'm saying right now goes back to the basic thing of the title of this video, of this live I'm doing right now. Do not be a weak individual. Because being weak is not just people taking advantage of you. It's not just that. It's also you and how you handle things, your discipline. Just because you're making a certain amount of money doesn't mean you're supposed to spend it all. You feel me? You got to be, because I will say this, in America, that's the only country I can tell you about. That's why I'm born and raised, been here, my family born and raised here. In America, we have everything you can think of to a degree that can take your money. You know what I'm saying? You want a nice car? We got you. You want a big house? Okay, how much your budget is? We got the 300,000, the 200,000, we got the million plus. Do you want to be on a waterfront? We got you. Like in California, you come out here to the Bay, we got that for you for about 2.5 million. Oh yeah. So whatever level of life financially you're at, in California and United States in general, we'll take care of that. We'll come and, eat up all that money from you. You know what I'm saying? If you got a drug habit, we'll take care of you there. You know what I'm saying? You like tooting your nose, you like blowing them trees. Hey, you might like blowing a few other things. Hey, that ain't my business. We got all that for you. You know what I'm saying? We got all that to take them dollars from you. So if you don't have discipline with yourself, huh? You don't have an understanding of yourself, huh? You a weak individual. You just let people take advantage of you and you just don't have no discipline on how you move in life. You will get learned in life by losing your money, your relationship, and any partnership that you may have because of your poor leadership and poor decisions. Do you feel? You know what I mean? That's the roughest part about life, right? I personally feel like a lot of people don't want to face. You'll be like, oh man, you know, this is a bad time for me. Well, why is it a bad time? Like if you're going through something in life, I hope most people are like this because this is how I am. You know what I'm saying? When I have a rough patch or I have an issue or I have anything, the first thing I do is look back on what was my role in that situation. Like, what did I do wrong to put myself in this bad situation? See, I don't look outside first, I look within first. That's me. I'm not the type to make a whole bunch of excuses. Oh man, I couldn't do this. Well, why you couldn't do that? That should be your first question. That's how I move. Because I can't check nobody if I didn't check myself first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the type where the first thing I do is try to make excuse or throw off, make somebody else my problem or make it seem like the problem I have is because of somebody else. No, that's not how I move. What I do is I look and see what did I do wrong in that situation. That's business wise, relationship wise, friendship wise, all the above wise. You know what I mean? Because I personally feel like if you can do that first, you can help avoid a lot of situations that you come across in life, right? And that, for me, the only reason why I'm saying it like this, because it came from my life experiences. You feel me? Because it's like one thing I dislike the most, I'm trying to stay away from the word hate, but it just comes to me. But the one thing I dislike the most is when I see a grown ass man around my age, I'm in my 40s, right? If I see another dude in his 40s and all he's talking about is what somebody else didn't do for him, like that really pisses me off. Like it really, it really irritates me because it's like, bruh, how the hell you make it to this plus, 40 plus years old and you still talking about what they doing to you or what somebody else done to you or this person wasn't looking out for me. Really? Like, how the hell you made it to be 40 something, bruh? You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. There are things against you. There are individuals, there's a group of people, there's all of that. But at the same time, though, you haven't figured out how to maneuver through that. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't get no motion in your life. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like for real though. Like this ain't no movie, man. It's real life I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I see somebody around my age bracket and all they have is excuses, I gotta remove myself out of this situation dealing with you. Because obviously, mentally, me and you are uncompatible to have a conversation. And one thing I don't like to do is talk to a wall because you know why? The wall doesn't talk back. You know what I'm saying? The wall doesn't comprehend what I'm saying. So I can't talk to you, man, if your mental state ain't on my level or don't have the capacity to handle the type of communication that I need for us to have a grown man conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm that type of dude, man. I'm not finna sit here and be just talking reckless, man. This ain't high school, bruh. This ain't college. You feel me? I'm not in my early 20s. No disrespect to nobody, but I'm just saying for me, I can't just have a conversation full of nothing all day. Yeah, we can shoot the shit. We can talk this and talk that, but at some point, we need to have a real conversation or I need to dip off. You feel me? Because my time is valuable, man. I'm a businessman. You feel me? I work a lot of hours. I take care of a lot of things. So if we gonna talk, let's talk something of substance, huh? You feel me? That's what I'm on. Do you feel me? You know what I mean? It just kills me though, right? That kills me because it's like, bruh, we got all these different things that's going on, and you ain't talking about nothing. You know what I mean? You got the government talking about possible aliens. You talking about people talking about, what's going on in different countries, the American dollar. But you want to sit here and talk to me about some bull? Come on, man. Man, I ain't got time for that. Don't come over here for that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for you, man. Matter of fact, you're gonna be disappointed in the conversation because it won't be one. You can get to talking reckless, and I'm gonna be like, I gotta get up out of here, man. Because what I'm thinking is you a weak individual. So don't be that, man. Don't be that guy. Don't be that woman, huh? Don't be that individual. You know what I'm saying? Because them be the ones who really put you in bad situations. Them the ones that really get you messed up out here. You feel me? Because it's like they don't even understand what they doing to themselves. So how the hell they gonna help you, huh? You know what I'm saying? They don't even understand the magnitude that they're putting themselves in. You feel me? They don't understand being a weak individual. You just, you lost in the sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to treat yourself like a computer and reboot, man. Reboot yourself, man. Go lay down. Go take a nap, man. Go drink some ginseng or something, man. You feel me? Go drink some ginseng. You can order off Amazon. You can get the little, they even got get the little shots you could take. Yeah. The little, you know what I mean? Something, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what you been doing all your life, huh? And then don't tell me, bruh. Don't tell me, man. You 40, 50 years old and you talking about, oh man, I'm trying to get my rap career off the ground. Uh, you you 40, 50 years old, man. You just now cutting your CD. I hope this is just a hobby for you, man. Don't tell me you're a weak individual and now you're talking about you doing a CD now, man. First of all, where the hell you find CDs, man? Oh my goodness, man. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, man. Come on now. Oh my goodness. I tell you. But do not be that. Do not be that weak individual that I'm mentioning. Because it's like, be honest with you, it's unfair to yourself. It's unfair to your own self, man. Because when you weak minded, when you don't have that understanding, somebody else is going to have you work under their understanding. Somebody else is going to use you to their understanding. That's how it works. It's nothing wrong having a regular job. But if you know that you want more than that, then what you're supposed to do is discipline yourself enough to be able to stack enough dough to help build towards your own dream. You know what I mean? Some people like being a company man. Hey, that's cool too. Because not everybody can be a boss. That's the realization of life. Not everybody is good being a boss. Not everybody is good working for a corporation. It's just like somebody may like the military more than they like going to college. Some people may like getting a trade than going to the military. You know what I'm saying? Somebody want to be a plumber. You go, you take classes for that. You go to go to trade school for that, right? So I'm just saying all that to say that you have a lot of options here in the US, right? You have a lot of options. But if you want to be successful at it, in my opinion, you have to have an understanding on what you want to do. You know, you don't have to be great at it. Because a lot of times I know some people with degrees, even with degrees, I know a lot of folks with degrees where they don't even work in their degree. Like whatever they went to school for, that's not even what their what career path they took. Or they tried to work towards a career but end up getting, working somewhere else using that degree just to get them through the door, but they found out they like doing something totally different. But the degree helped with the pay though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you'd be surprised how you go through your steps and you see how things pan out for you. Sometimes the way you vision it is not how it actually plays out, but it doesn't mean that you're not successful because you could still be making just as much or even more, but you wouldn't have known that you had that understanding or you had that, you know what I mean? Where, oh, you know what, I want to do this for my life, rest of my life. So you go and do this one job and then come to find out you like something else that you were doing at the job separate, So it's like, you just gotta, that's why I talk a lot about, you just have to get after it. Stay active, stay motivated. Because you'll be surprised how things pan out for you. You should be surprised on what type of people that you start to surround yourself with when you out here pursuing your greatness and being firm, being stern in what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing wrong with you. It's like one thing one thing I dislike the most, right? with some of these content creators, man, some people just look at it in a certain way because that's how they see it. I'm a different type of dude. I'm the type where, man, go out here and do what you feel is best for you. Cause the way I move, you may not like the movements, right? But just because I see it some way and you see it different, all I'm here to do really is to help motivate you to pursue whatever you want to do. And one thing I don't like, some people, some of these content creators, they talk about, how they made it and how this is dying off, this is a dying industry. But guess what? If you feel like you still, you want to go after something that's considered to be a dying industry, go after it. Because maybe, yeah, the industry may be dying off, but guess what? By you going after whatever you were trying to do in that field, it may help you guide you to a whole different direction that you couldn't see until you got out there and got after it. Because one thing I would never tell another man, I would never tell another individual what to do, because my opinion on what I would do would probably be totally different from you. Now, if you ask my opinion, of course, I'll give it to you. But I'm not going to say, oh man, this is easy. You just do 1, 2, and 3, and voila, you a millionaire. No. You know what I mean? You just do these couple of things, bro, and you just get all this money. Like, really? It's that easy? Then why is so much homeless out here? You feel me? If it's that easy, right? Why everybody not millionaires, huh? That's I just, I get real irritated when I hear that type of conversation. Because what are you really saying, bro? And one thing I tell them, I'm not gonna tell a man what to do when I'm not giving them, I'm not giving them, showing them the play. I'm not giving them, the resources. So I don't do that. But what I will do is give you my opinion, my experiences, and try to make it relatable to whatever topic I'm talking about of current today. You know what I'm saying? So don't be that weak individual that just fall for anything and be a part of anything just because that's the unpopular thing to do for you not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like even for me, back in the days, you know what I'm saying? When I was a young teenager, man, I was the type of dude, even going to school in high school, everybody was wearing Jordans and Nikes. I'm wearing boots, bro. I'm wearing Timberlands. I'm in the Bay Area. You feel me? I'm wearing Tims and stuff. You know what I mean? I had a couple of Nikes, but everybody was wearing, you know what I'm saying, the Nike Cortez and all these different Nikes and stuff. I had a couple of them, but I was wearing boots because everybody was wearing tennis shoes. I'm like, man, I need to be different, man. You feel me? So I always been a different type of dude. You know what I mean? Like I don't try to follow the pack unless it makes sense. If it makes sense, I can rock with it. But if I feel like it's something different I want to do, I'm gonna do it, and I can care less what you think of me. Do you? Feel? You know, I can care less. Because from my experiences, right, the most success I have seen in my life is when I stood on my square and what I wanted to do, regardless what anybody said, regardless how anybody felt. Once I pursued something and I had the vision on what I wanted to do, I stuck to that. And the times that I stayed committed to that, I seen a lot of success. So being the man who I am today, if I see a play or if I see something that I want to do, regardless of what you think of, or something I want to wear, I don't care what you think. Hey, if you like what I'm rocking, cool. You don't like me wearing jewelry on my live? That ain't for you. I wear this for me, man. This will make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? I impress, but I don't try to in general. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie. I'm out with my lady. You feel me? Looking extra fly that day. Oh yeah, I want you to see me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to see me, man. Especially if I got on them Stacey Adams. I stay on point like Stacey Adams. I got on them Stacey Adams. I got on them steppers. I got on them steppers, man. Oh yeah, I want you to see me. You know what I mean? And don't have me put on a blazer with the cufflinks. I got the custom cufflinks. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. I know that's OG talk, but so what? You feel me? I stand in mine, huh? But I'm just saying, don't be that weak individual, man. Stand on what you stand on and own that. Because you don't want to be like these dudes doing them football numbers in penitentiary, man. A lot of these so-called street dudes, these, you know what I mean? I'm on demon time and I'll do whatever time I need to do. I'm finna slide. And a lot of y'all that say that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like Homeboy and what's that, Boys in the Hood? Huh? When he told him, hey, Doughboy, let me out the car, man. Let me out the car. Huh? When Ricky got shot, you know what I'm saying? Boys in the Hood, he told Doughboy, he told Ice Cube, I'm taking it back. He told him, man, let me out the car. That's a lot of you niggas, man. A lot of y'all want to get out, but you're too scared. You're a weak individual because you don't want to show that weakness. You don't want to show your homeboys, your partners, that you really not about that life. So when you go out there and you do the crime and you looking at the time and they get to throwing them, feel me? They get to throwing them Joe Montana passes at you. You know what I'm saying? They start throwing them John Elway passes at you. They start throwing them, you know what I mean? They start throwing them Tom Brady passes at you. That 20, 30, 40. Your girl just had a newborn. It's your son. Got the same name. He's your junior. And they tell you looking at 20 years, man. Is you gonna do that crime? You gonna do that time? I think not. Especially if you're getting up there in age. You feel me? They not finna do that time, man. They don't get the snitching, telling on, man, you wanna know who my baby mama, she get her hair braided on Tuesdays. They be selling weed and everything about it. You gonna start adding in stuff, huh? So if you don't want to be that fake individual, man, just be yourself. If you can't do them football numbers, you're not willing to go to prison and, you know what I'm saying, wear somebody else's drawers, sleep on a bunk bed as a grown ass man. You feel me? If you're not ready for that lifestyle, right? Don't just tell homeboy, man, you ain't with none of that, man. And stand on your square. You know what I mean? Stand on that and own that. Because that's part of you being a strong individual out here. It ain't about the pretty thing to do. It's not about the popular thing to do. It's all about what you choose to do. Do you? Feel me? You know what I mean? Hit that subscribe button. You new to my channel, hit that like button, man. To show love to the channel, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep this going, man. But do not be no weak individual out here. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it. I promise you. Because the more you stand on what your truth is, I feel like definitely the more success you will have in your life. you know, instead of trying to claim something that you really not about. You know what I mean? Come on now. I'm just saying, man. Don't get mad at the messenger, but did you get the message? You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you, man. It's, it's ridiculous out here. Let me see. Hold on. You know? And it's like, I'm telling you, a lot of these a lot of these people that you think gonna stand tall for you, they won't. That lady, right? You know what I'm saying? That woman that you with, she ain't gonna be there for you. You know what I'm saying? She not gonna stand up for you. When you looking at them football numbers, she is not gonna stay in that corner for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because just like she was attracted to that bad boy, you know what I'm saying? That street individual that you are today. But when you sitting in cell block 8, she gonna be looking for the same energy, but it won't be with you. Do you? Feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. It's this can just be you, man. That's all I could tell you. Just be you and stand on you. You know what I mean? Because ain't nothing else out here, man. You know? And it's like, not even just with that though, right? When I think back on even the relationships I had in the past, right? I can tell you this. Some of the relationships I had in the past, I wasn't standing on my truth. So I can say this with, a few women that I have dated in the past, right? A lot of situations could have been avoided if I stayed true to myself, but I didn't do that. You know what I mean? I'm out here, with this one, with that one. And any real man out there, you gonna respect what I'm about to say, right? When you out there being player, right? You a stand up individual. So that means when you go on dates, right? Who's paying for the date? Most likely you are. The man is paying for it, right? Go on a date, you pay for that. So if you got a few chicks that you go on dates with, right? Let's say in a week you go on 4 dates with 4 different chicks, right? Who's paying for all 4 of those dates? You are a stand up guy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So if you look at it from that standpoint, that's why I'm the type, man. I'm not a player, man. I don't want to be a player no more. I don't want to be a player no more. Because what I noticed, what I started to peep game with, is that I'm the one that's spending all my bread. You know what I mean? I'm the one, take little trips and stuff. You feel me? Getting rooms. I'm the one paying majority of these bills. So if I got 3 or 4 of y'all, I'm spending hella bread, bruh. And that's not including my everyday expenses. That's not including my rent, my car note, whatever. This is all on top of that. So being a player, I'm cool, bruh. You know what I mean? I just feel like at some point, man, I'm just wasting my time and my money, man. I'm good. I'll pass on that. You feel me? I'm just gonna deal with one at a time. Cause at some point I'm the one that's just blowing all my bread. You know what I'm saying? I'm blowing all my cheese. So it's like, what's the point? For real, man. I'm out here blowing all my bread, got all these different females, and I'm probably only with a couple of them just because of certain things they do. So meaning I'm not really with them because I want to be with them. So what the hell am I spending all my bread on them for, huh? I'm cool. Do you? I'm serious, man. You know, it's like, what's the purpose? 'Cause I don't see it. I don't see it at all. What's the purpose of me spending my bread like that? You know what I'm saying? Look like I'm the big trick after a while. You feel me? I'm the one just spending all my cheese. Like who really pimping who in that situation? It so sound like I'm not the one that's being the player. I'm the one getting played, huh? Like, what's the point? I'm good, bro. You know what I mean? Nah. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of you not being don't be a weak individual, man. Because at some point in time, you're gonna realize it's not worth it. You feel me? It's not worth it, man. You know? It's really not. And the way life is set up, it doesn't benefit you to be that either, huh? You know what I mean? Doesn't benefit you, man. So let somebody else get that job. You know what I'm saying? And it's like even some of my coworkers where I work at, right? Some of my coworkers, when we talk it up, when we, have conversations and really chop it up, they'll tell me, when they go home, how their lifestyle is with their woman, their kids, and all that, right? And where I work at, a lot of these folks, they make a lot of good money. So one of my partners, man, he basically he don't take care of none of his finances. His lady, his wife, or whatever, she basically give him allowance once a week. She give him allowance. So once the check come in, once they get paid, once he get paid, or should I say, once they get paid, he literally just hand over his check or get deposited in her account, and she tell him how much he can spend that week. And I just be like, bruh, I can't. That doesn't work for me, man. Like I'm not the type of dude where I can just hand over my whole check, though. You know. But on the flip side, right? I think of it like this: I gotta gotta give him some respect because at least he know himself good enough or well enough that he knows that, you know what, I'm not good with finances. I'm not good handling money. So I'd rather for my lady to do that. So in a way, when I think about it, I gotta respect him actually a little bit more. Because even though I wouldn't do that, I gotta respect him for recognizing the fact that I'm not good with money like that. Yeah, I can make the dough, but I'm not good securing the dough. I'm not good at, stretching money out. So for the fact that he has a woman in his corner that he feel comfortable enough for her to handle all the finances, I gotta kind of respect him for that. You know what I'm saying? Because at first I was thinking like, bruh, I finna get paid. I done worked all these hours, and I finna give my woman my whole check. That doesn't work for me personally, but it's different for me because I'm the type of guy. I'm real good at doing taxes. You know what I'm saying? I handle all the finances in the house. I know how to budget money. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I prefer getting all the money. You know what I'm saying? Give me the money and I'll break it down for you, huh? Do you? You know what I'm saying? And that's not on no pimp talk. That ain't got nothing to do with that. It's just not that. It's just the fact that I do pretty well with finances to the point where I don't overspend. I know how to budget things. You know what I'm saying? I know how to make money stretch if need be. And so for me, his situation is not ideal, but for him, that situation is perfect for her. And that goes back to what I originally said when I started this video tonight, right? Is that you have to understand, everybody view, outlook can be different and will be different to a degree. But the key to it is, in my opinion, is how you understand yourself and what you're good at and what you're not. And if you got someone in your corner that you trust, love, trust, and feel like, you know what, they would be better handling my finances, they would be better in this type of situation, I gotta respect it, huh? You know what I'm saying? See, that's part of you just being real with yourself. That's part of you recognizing, like, bro, I'm not good in this department, huh? And to me, that's where that better half come in. Because if you in a relationship, especially long term marriage, it's all about that understanding of each other and picking up somebody, you know, let's say in one area where they may not be great in, for you to come in and fix that or be the one to be great in that area where they're not good. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like in general, that's kind of how relationships, marriage is supposed to go, for better, for worse. That's part of that, huh? You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be my better. Uh-huh. You know? So that's part of you, and that's not being weak to me. That's not a weak individual in that situation. Because the weak person would have been like, oh, let me do all the finances, even though I'm horrible at it. You know what I mean? Y'all just bought a house, you damn near in foreclosure because you horrible financing finances, huh? So it's good for you to recognize what you're good in and also what you're not that great in, huh? And if you have the right type of support system, I can't do nothing but respect it, huh? So, that's the trippy part because not all of us have that vision. And I personally feel like just in general, right? When you can come to an understanding and you can understand your flaws, you'd be surprised how things work out for you, you know? Because at that point in time, like in this scenario I just mentioned, my partner, how he let his wife handle all the finances, that worked best in a situation, you know? But everybody's situation is different and everybody's struggle is different, you know? And I said this a while ago on a few other my videos. If you're new to my channel, you're going to have to go back and watch a lot of my videos because I've been giving y'all game this whole time. But one of my videos I mentioned that, everybody's struggle is different. So also what that means is everybody outlook is different. We both can look at the same exact picture, same color, same location, same view, height, whatever. If me and a random person look at a picture, we can both see something a little different in that same exact picture because our view on how we see the picture is different. Not only that, depending on how detail you are in the sense of looking at details. Some people, don't care about the small print. Some people do. So that's why I say everybody struggle is different. Everybody outlook is different on how they view the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't tell nobody what to do. I just give you my experiences and my opinion on things. And hopefully you find something in my conversation that's beneficial for you. Huh? Do you feel? If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. You can share it, leave a comment. It's cool. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you though, don't be that weak individual, man. Because when you don't have that vision for yourself, when you can't stand up for yourself, you basically saying that you want to be used, you want to be manipulated because you don't have that backbone. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to your life and how you view and see things. You know what I mean? So continue standing on your square. Continue getting after what you plan on getting after in life. And don't let nobody, I don't care who they are, your mama, your cousin, your brother, your sister. When it comes to your vision and you a grown individual out here, you just got to stand on your truth regardless what somebody else think. Even if it's the unpopular thing to do or say, if you feel like it's that important to you, then say it, then do it. As long as you're not out here doing any criminal activity or, some type of violent act, man, do what you do, you know? And just don't try your hardest not to allow others to come in and easily finesse you out of your own position. Because especially if you've been working on something, you done build something up for so long, I'm not just going to easily let somebody or tear it down just because somebody don't like how I'm moving, don't like the decisions I made, huh? So I want to thank y'all for watching this live tonight. If you're new to my channel, please go back and watch a lot of my videos. Hit the live tab. That's where a lot of my updated latest videos under video tab, that shows you the history day one of my channel. And my shorts is a whole different world. So hope you enjoyed my live tonight, because I appreciate y'all watching me. And I'm going to come back and go live tomorrow. So just want to send a shout out to each and every individual that watched this video tonight. And even on the playback, I appreciate you. And just remember this. To be great, you have to do and make uncomfortable situations your norm. When you're uncomfortable, that means you're getting closer or you have achieved your greatness. Because anything that's worth having usually comes with a lot of work, usually comes with sacrifices that you had to make. So continue stepping in your greatness and believe and know that you are great. Do you feel me?